Imagine you wake up one morning, but it's not a normal morning. There's no familiar coughing from the kitchen, no neighbor yelling, no male voices at all, anywhere. The news blasts one headline after another. Men are disappearing worldwide. Unknown creatures spotted in cities. For a second you think, well, finally some peace and quiet. But no, this silence feels wrong. Because later that night, men come back, but not as human. At first, you hear footsteps. Heavy ones, like something dragging a refrigerator. Then a growl. Then wood cracking. You look out your window and you see him. Hibiggon, Japan's version of Bigfoot. Huge, hunched, glowing eyes, hair matted like it's been tumble-dried for 40 years. He lifts his head, sniffs. Yeah, he smells you. And this is that awkward moment when you realize wearing fruity scent deodorant was a terrible idea. Hibiggon loves strong smells. He's huge, arms almost touching the ground, hair like he's been living in a broken washing machine. If you see him, don't run. He loves chasing you. And you hate running. Perfect conflict. Scientists tried to explain it. Genes, hormones, cosmic dust, unknown biological reaction. Until a live news reporter suddenly stopped talking. His skin thickened, his skull widened, and within seconds, ram's horns broke through his head. A Minotaur. Imagine, 1 second he's a normal dude, the next he's a walking tank with horns the size of satellite dishes. Massive muscles, deep red eyes, black glossy fur. And the worst part? He doesn't track by sight, he tracks fear. If you panic, he finds you. So yeah, maybe try not panicking. Good luck. Then came the worst transformation. A man in the Philippines complained about stomach pain, then back pain, then suddenly split in half, live on camera. The upper half rose into the air, intestines dangling like wet ropes, eyes empty, tongue way too long to be human. The Aswang.
A floating torso monster hunting at night. Its guts drip like a leaking faucet full of blood. If you hear flapping wings and smell iron in the air, congrats, you're not alone anymore. Aswangs love warm places, so if your home feels cozy, turn the heat off. Immediately. They say subscribing is the only ritual that keeps the Hibiggon away. If anything, don't test that yourself. During the day, giant shadows started crossing the streets. Cyclops, men turning into one-eyed giants. Loud, heavy, clumsy, and able to see everything through one giant eye. If the eye looks at you, don't move. They react to motion. Yep, like giant one-eyed T-Rexes, just louder and dumber. Taller than a 3-story building, louder than 3 jackhammers, and with peripheral vision worse than a guy who refuses to wear glasses. If you want to survive, freeze. Cyclops ignore still objects, just like men ignore obvious hints. But the real nightmare started after sunset, because men began turning into something that doesn't track warmth. Weapons track smell, doesn't track weakness. Werewolves, men wolves, silver fur, kitchen knife fangs, and movements quiet enough to make a cat jealous. They don't hunt heat, they hunt heartbeats. They're beautiful, too beautiful. Golden eyes that make you think, he looks kind of friendly. No, he wants your pulse. And if you hear a howl, that's not romance. That's a tracking system. Across the world, abandoned cars, fires everywhere, empty neighborhoods, moonlight reflecting off fur and wings. And here's the chilling part. They aren't chaotic. Cyclops patrol. Minotaurs break barriers. Aswangs strike at night. Werewolves hunt anything alive. Hibiggons track scents. This isn't random, it's organized. People start gathering. Parking lots, basements, malls, schools. No men versus women anymore. Just humans versus monsters. Survival rules appear. 1. Don't talk loudly.
Minotaurs hear vibrations. 2. Don't move in front of a Cyclops. 3. Don't turn on heater. Aswangs follow warmth. 4. Don't make eye contact with a werewolf. He'll treat it as an invitation to eat you. 5. No perfume. Hibiggons love sweet scents. One day, a survivor announced over a radio, they're not former men anymore. They're the next evolution. It sounded scientific, until a Minotaur smashed through the wall behind him and took half the building with it. If one day men disappeared and came back like this, would you survive? And which monster would you fear the most? Comment below before they find your street.